With this weekend's temperature set to go well past 100, lots of folks are trying to figure out ways to stay cool. For many, that'll include heading to a nearby river or lake to swim or boat or jet ski. And Sergeant Jeff Stricker of the Fresno County Sheriff's Office hopes you and your friends and family will play it safe around water.
Rule number one is if you can't swim, don't get in the water. Even water like this that looks like it's moving pretty slow. Moving water is incredibly dangerous. There's hazards underwater that you can't see. It's not like swimming in a swimming pool, where if you have a problem in the swimming pool, you can swim to the side, you can see to the bottom. Here, you can't see much. The water's murky, it's moving, so you just don't know what's in the water. If you do want to go swimming and you're not a very good swimmer, wear a life jacket. Make sure it's a Coast Guard approved life jacket.
He mentioned the hazards, and I want to show you a few of the things we saw just a couple weeks ago when the river was still dry. Boulders, pieces of wood, plants, lots of things that are now hard to see.
We've been in a drought for several years now, and the water levels are low, so there's hazards underneath the water that are typically not an issue because the water levels are higher. But since water levels are so low now, these hazards are more prevalent, and they're just on the water surface or sticking out of the water. And if you get caught in moving water, it can pin you up against one of these hazards, and you can start having some problems and need to be rescued.
For those who can't get to a river or lake, canals may seem inviting, but Sergeant Stricker is a water expert and knows there are dangers you might not even think about.
Stay out of canals. The water in canals is actually moving faster than the river, and the canal sides are slippery and sloped, and they're not easy to get out of. You also don't know what's in a canal. There could be shopping carts, there could be 5-gallon jugs or containers that are underwater that you don't see, and you could potentially, the current could push you up against it, and you may not be able to get out.